Good evening, Radio Brunel. Please welcome your host for tonight, the gentleman.
Welcome. You are listening to The Gentleman on Radio Brunel. My name is Jonathan Knight, and this is the fourth episode of Series 2 and of The Gentleman and Friends. Woo! We have Emily on the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, Johnny.
Hello. Emily, as you might already know, she was on the show last series, and she was in an episode called End of My Tether. If you haven't heard her on that, check it out. It's on YouTube. As listeners know, I like to get people in the weekend move by advertising to them London events. Like, well, last week we had the Bacon Cake Show, and this week there's an exhibition called The Art of the Brick, and it's a collective exhibition including items from various artists, and it's pretty amazing. He's made T-Rexes out of Lego. He's you might have seen the posters about London on the tube of a yellowed man ripping himself open and bricks falling out. And this is the event. It is this week, and it's running for the week, so it starts today. Obviously, you wouldn't have known about it because you're just hearing about it on The Gentleman. And it runs till the 31st of October, so it's just over a week actually, sorry. And tickets are £14.50 or to £16.50 and £11 to £13 for concessions and £6 to £9.50 for kids. But you can get a family bundle from £40 to £47. There's the admin done and the housekeeping, well advertised. I should get royalties.
You should get paid in Lego bricks.
I should get paid in Lego bricks.
They've got enough going spare if they can afford to rip a Lego man open.
You're assuming a Lego man has Lego inside him.
Well, what else is he going to be made of?
He could be a real man.
Oh my God!
Emily has kindly brought onto the show a Christmassy themed Lego set. It's an advent calendar of 24 days, and each day has a different sculpture. If you could grade the set, like, in terms of complexity, how would you grade it as an avid Lego user?
Well, Johnny, I'm not quite sure what's in my advent calendar yet. It says ages 5 to 12, but knowing me and my mental capacity, it's going to take me about an hour to build like all of them. So
okay,
we'll see how this goes.
So I've divided this up. First challenge is the one you suggested.
Okay, build it blindfolded.
Build it blindfolded.
Right, okay.
And
I was quite clearly not thinking when I suggested this afternoon.
So it doesn't matter which one. I'm guessing you'll go for day one.
Yep, my eyes are on it now.
Okay.
Oh, it's a person.
So it's building a person.
It's building a mailman from the looks of it. Okay, let me open it. Because it's all in plastic wrapping. Yay. Rustle. There we go, he's out his packet. Right. I am now blindfolded.
Let's see how you do at building this man blindfolded. During the song, everything is awesome. How did you get on?
I think I made him, but there's a part, and I don't know what the part is, so it's kind of sat in my hand at the moment. So.
So I'm blindfolded yourself and.
Okay. Well, his head's on back to front, and so's his hair. And they gave me 2 sets of hair.
Are the hairs identical?
Yeah. Woo for spare parts.
Just in case, his hair gets dirty or something.
Yeah. Oh, one's a set of short hair and one's a set of long hair, so you can style them up.
Right.
Fashionable.
Is the person anyone that we should know, or is it just a random Lego figure?
It's just some random kid. I put his legs on back to front as well. I'm not very good at this.
No. So we have a disabled Lego figure, essentially. I know what you're all thinking. What's happened to the gentleman? And why is the Doctor Who theme tune playing? Well, this brings us nicely on to the next challenge in the Art of the Brick Gentleman Special. We've got the Lego still, and if you listened to the show last week, myself, Tom Durkin and Adam Willis in WKD did a feature called Gentleman Mashup. This week's Gentleman Mashup involves Doctor Who and Lego. A potentially good combination. And that is what we're going to do today. We're going to do a mashup with the next... how many pieces?
Next 4 pieces.
So we've got the next 4 days in the Advent calendar. And we're... And we're going to produce a story associated with those figures. What people do we have?
We've got disabled Doctor Who, who's the guy that I made blindfolded.
Okay.
Christmas lady, who's meant to have a croissant, but it won't sit in her hand. The evil snowman.
Okay.
We also have a post box, which is going to be TARDIS.
Right.
And we have a bar as well. So I'm thinking...
We have a bar? As in
we've got like a little bar with little beer mugs and a pie.
Okay. This is quite good. We've got people and a set.
Yes.
Okay.
Well done, Lego. Well done.
Well done, Lego, for giving us an easy. We could have ended up with like a banana or something, and had to incorporate that into a.
We got a croissant.
we got a croissant. Okay. So what? The best way to do this is, what characters do you want to be? Do you want to be the Doctor?
Go on then, I'll be the Doctor.
You be the Doctor.
I'm pretty sure my dad's listening at the moment, and he's probably sat there just laughing to himself because he's probably remembering me as a child hiding behind the sofa because Doctor Who used to give me nightmares.
So, just to confirm on that note, that Emily does not watch Doctor Who.
Because it still, at the age of 20, gives me nightmares.
I watch it. So I'm not going to be any better than you. We're trying to make up a story here. But we've got, so just to recap, we've got a snowman. We have a French Christmas lady with a croissant. We have what is in that guy's hand?
Post. He's meant to be a kid posting his letters
post.
to thingy, but he's going to have to be our Doctor Who.
He's the Doctor. And we have a bar.
And a post box.
Okay. So you're gonna be you could be the Doctor, aka kids with. Do you want to be the Doctor?
Yep, I'll be the Doctor.
And I'll be everyone else. So the baddie, and I'll bring in the French croissant woman eventually. Okay. So. Over to the gentlemanly mashup of Doctor Who. Hey, I this is my Olaf impression. Hey, I am a scary snowman, and I'm here as an alien from outer space. Hasn't there been snowmen? There has been snowmen in Doctor Who.
Yeah.
And I'm being controlled by a weather machine. Rah.
Oh no! We're running late for our Christmas party! We better run! Uh-oh! The TARDIS is broken! What are we gonna do? Well, this is a Lego Doctor Who. Use your sonic croissant! But wait, I left my Sonic croissant at the bar. How on earth are we going to get back there? It's a whole galaxy and time frame away.
Ah.
Oh no! That evil weather-controlled snowman is chasing after us. Quick! Improvise! Wait, there's a postbox over there. Let's turn that into a TARDIS. Hold on, I gotta build the postbox.
Let me use my Sonic Post.
Sonic Post to the rescue!
Oh, I am the French woman from the Stella Artois adverts, and I have noticed that there is a troubled child-looking doctor over there. Let me help him. Rebuild this postbox. Is everything going okay?
No, it's not going okay. I'm missing a part. That snowman has it under his hat. I need you to use this post
Wow.
to throw at him and distract him, so then I can go and get his hat and take the part from underneath it to finish my new TARDIS postbox.
I am a snowman that has now become really sophisticated over time. And I am chasing you down, Doctor. And you can't stop me with your Sonic Post. You cannot stop me with your Sonic Croissant.
Quick, rugby tackle him.
I'm melting. The body warmth is killing me.
Quick, get the last part so that we can make it into a TARDIS.
Wee.
There we go. Hey, look, the postbox even has like a little light on the top. It's like a proper TARDIS.
So.
And then the Doctor gets in his postbox. He doesn't fit in the postbox. He's sticking out of it. Oh, look, I can put his head in there.
So, it's actually in the TARDIS. Postbox. Figure. Oh, it looks like my work is done here. And the snowman is dead. Let's all enjoy a good Christmas party, eh?
It's a beer mug.
With the beer. I've gone German. Oh, yes, let's drink a beer on Christmas. And, yeah.
I think this is your worst mashup ever.
They never go well. But what's happening next time on Doctor Who?
Next time on Doctor Who gets drunk in the SU.
Down Academy. He's like...
Down in Academy.
He's doing the monster mash. Noticed that we went from like really we time travelled musically from going from a very old theme tune to the 6th series theme tune, and that's the power of radio. Time travel, ladies and gentlemen, time travel. But we probably I know what you're all thinking. What the bloody hell was that? It's fair dues, really. Oh, no, I was going to say Anaconda, but I'm not going to play that. I'm not going to play Anaconda.
No. I'm walking right off the show now if you play Anaconda, I'm telling you that now.
Have you seen the album cover?
No!
It's a ridiculous shaped body.
It is, but I'm not going to get into this debate. You know I'm quite a feminist, so...
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being...
it's promoting the wrong image to girls.
Not really.
In my opinion. But anyway, moving swiftly on, before I get my grump on.
Feminism. Oh, no.
So you're lucky you're in the other room, Johnny.
I have supported the He for She campaign.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Actually, I did see that. I did like that.
I took action because I agree that we should be a collective rather than a
single
segregation.
entity gender. Yeah.
Yeah. But there is borderline bollocks is what I like to call it, in the sense that album's gonna make her money and sell because she's got her bum out.
I suppose it's the same principle as Katie Price. She's a good businesswoman because she knows how to use her body.
Yeah. I mean,
anyway,
I found out today that Jessie J sold herself originally as bisexual, even though she is lesbian, right? And it was her management that told her to do so. I think that's wrong. That's wrong, isn't it? You sold yourself out, didn't you? So just sell albums. But arses and lesbianism aside,
two of my favourite topics.
I was going to ask you where you got the blindfolds from.
Wow. Considering that it's got like a dog on it, it's quite clearly a sleeping blindfold, not one of those blindfolds.
Yeah, well, any blindfold will do.
We've basically swapped rooms because Johnny is about to do a time challenge. And I just realised that I left my timer in the other room, so I'm going to have to do it off of the clock that's in here. Basically, Johnny has a minute to build 6 Lego figures. So we're now day 11 through to 17, I think.
Right, okay.
They're all set up in front of you. So hopefully, I've put the instructions there as well, so I've not been totally cruel. Open them all up for you. Done them in order of ease in theory, so you can work up from there.
Okay.
So, yeah. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start your challenge.
Well, the first one's easy because it's just a dog, I believe, and just had to insert the bones into the bowl. Although he's got 2 bones, so lucky dog, right? The next is a man, and his head's going on now the right way. He's a policeman. No, he looks like he's looks like he's in a band, and legs are just going on here now. And he also is holding a sheet of music. Oh look, it's a gentleman theme tune, that. And it fits into his hands.
Johnny.
And there he's got a little speaker thing. He's got a spare speaker thing, but maybe he's supposed to be holding 2. So we've got this looks like a robber. It is a robber.
Stealing Christmas.
Stealing Christmas is the Grinch of Christmas, and he's just going on now. He's got this weird torch.
20 seconds left. You're not doing very well at this.
Torch thing. So fiddly. Oh. Right, and then
10.
no
9,
way.
8.
He's
7.
got too many spare
6,
parts. It's a gem. Shit.
4, 3.
What is that? A
2,
car?
1. Beep, 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 beep.
What?
Oh, Johnny.
I did 3.
You did 3.
What is this? Oh, what? It doesn't help when the instructions are ripped in. What is that? Still, it's like traffic lights. What is that?
Would you ever stop with a Lego, Emily?
No.
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 Are you just gonna be like old and covered in Lego?
I'm going to be an old Lego lady. You have old cat ladies, old dog ladies, and I'm going to be an old Lego lady.
You're just gonna talk to
my Lego.
your Lego. Do you remember Playmobil
Oh, yeah.
that used to do those weird figures? Have you
There was a kid in my class, and when I was obviously a child, and my mum was quite good friends with his mum, so the only reason I used to go over with her was so that I could play with his Playmobil.
see, it's a different sort of. Nowadays, if someone asks you to come over and play with their Playmobil,
Oh la la.
very different story.
Yep.
Would you like to come over and play with my
Playmobil.
Might use that one.
I don't think that's going to be one of my pickup lines.
Would you like to see the art of my book?
My face at the moment is just of sheer disgust and mortification.
Oh, you gotta.
Just to explain, we are sat in 2 separate rooms with a panel of glass separating us. So Johnny's sat there like fiddling with like all of the toys on the desk, you know, like the sound and stuff, and I'm just sat here playing with my Lego.
So I'm a single man now, Emily. Come on, trying to get back in the game. Speaking of penises,
Great, you know, standard.
have you seen the latest crime boom?
Yes, naked photos being stolen. Have you heard about the Snapchat one today?
No, but that's not what I was going to go down. But this seems more enlightening. What?
Well, my friend Jess, hello Jess, if you're listening, sent me an article today.
You're going to say something else then?
Nope.
My friend Jess today sent me some naked photos.
No,
Now
no,
they're
no.
everywhere.
Apparently, Snapchat's databases have been hacked, and I didn't realise that they stored your pictures and stuff. And apparently, someone's hacked that database and taken all the naked pictures off of that.
Can I just point out that this would only bother
People who have sent naked
ladies
snaps.
if there was nudity. So, hackers, can you can you distribute, please? Get it on websites like thefatbudding.eu.
You're lucky there's a pane of glass between us at the moment, Johnny. I'm telling you that now.
Yeah, but penises, right? So back to that vandalism.
Oh, on the
Actually.
Bugatti. Or was it a Ferrari or something like that?
It was a Bugatti supercar, and it was £500,000, and someone sprayed a penis on this car, but it also highlighted other penis offences, another of them being the 30-foot penis that was drawn on the I'm gonna not be able to pronounce. You'll be able to pronounce this better than me. The Nürburgring racetrack. Is that how you say that? I don't know why you.
I don't watch racing, so I don't have a
I thought
clue.
you'd be a bit of a car racy bit, but I don't know why. But someone drew in white paint on that a 30-foot penis. The worst one in this article was a penis was put on a children's nursery, basically for under fives.
Oh God.
Feedback from that: time taken to repair so not very long. The staff managed to remove it before morning registration, so no kids were harmed in the making of that penis. And emotional trauma: 9 out of 10 staff members were apparently disgusted by the very large drawing. Yeah, you don't see many penises on campus. Well, you might. But I mean,
I'm looking at one right now. I'm looking at you, dick. Way.
But I mean, like, vandalised.
No, the only vandalism we ever get around campus is when Brunel gets a cone on his head after a drunken night out.
Yeah.
That's all we get, really.
And the new university branding.
Yes.
It's pretty missing a league of vandalism, isn't it? It looks like vandalism because they've stuck stickers over some of the old branding, and it looks like someone's just gone, yeah, let's put that up instead. I think my logo's better. Not. It's time to introduce the latecomer to the show, and I do this by playing a jingle. Daniel Cook is on the show.
Hello, guys.
Busy man.
Very busy man. This is so long overdue. So an official apology to Johnny Knight, who I have seen toil over this show. A lot of effort, blood, sweat and tears goes into this. And I've been, watching the early creation stages of this. And unfortunately, this is actually the first time I've actually had an opportunity to come on. And even then, I'm an hour and a half late. So I'm a bit useless. But yeah, unfortunately busy.
As you know, about all like tricks and quirks really here, but as you know, I like to big up my guests. It's become a running joke on the show. I would usually make the track I play here specific, but I think you just enjoy the original too much. So just gonna play this in. So, as this plays, just describe yourself, what you're doing now, what did you do, what's your association with Brunel? That's always quite good to mention.
Okay, how long have we got?
You've got a couple of minutes because we've got to move on.
Okay, I'm a rambling man, so I keep this short. Okay, so I come to Brunel in the same year as Johnny Knight did, so a fresher of 2011. I did a sport and exercise science degree, and my main reason for coming to Brunel was actually just down the road is Heathrow Gymnastics Club, which is where I continued my training. That was really, my sort of life and passion. That was really what I pursued the most out of all my sort of life ventures, if you like. Carried on training there, competed and trained for 20, 25 hours a week. Missed many a liquid and global, unfortunately, but I suppose it was worth it in the end. Managed to make the Great Britain team, senior Great Britain team earlier this year. Won myself 2 World Cups and a World Silver Medal. So at least I had something to show for all of that. Managed to do some performing as well. I got involved with Spelbound, who are the gymnast that won Britain's Got Talent in 2010. And again, a lot of blood, sweat and tears went into that. Got to do some shows, Raw Variety Show 2012, Olympic closing ceremony, and a few other bits and bobs that were, a lot of fun to do. But enough of that, and that's all done, that's all finished. I've retired from that on a high, thankfully, and now I'm working in business-to-business sales for a business called Pareto Law. Okay, so this is actually like almost like recruitment for people who we feel are good in business-to-business sales roles. So people with like charisma, confidence, good communicators, basically everything that Johnny is, who we think would be good for these sort of roles, and we sort of get them in, assess them, and place them. And that's what I'm doing now.
Let's make it a bit more scary.
That was quite formal, that.
That was quite formal.
But I mean, to be honest with you, that was as succinct as I could be. Everything else I do isn't that interesting.
Yeah. I mean, this is like the most interesting you've done in a while, isn't it? It is time.
They wanna know.
Usually I have like multiple guests and you play it, but you're just going to have to play this by yourself.
Oh. Okay.
I'll answer the questions with you, but you pick the colours, you choose the numbers, and you answer. It's colour, number, question under that number.
Okay.
So pick a colour.
Okay, so I'm going to pick the colour red.
Okay. So you go R-E-D.
R-E-D.
And then you pick
I'll have the number 3.
And you count that number through.
1, 2, 3.
And then you choose that number, another number now.
8.
And then you read the question underneath that number.
What's one of the strangest things you've ever done? I'll let you get the ball rolling while I think of a few, because I'm trying to think what's radio appropriate.
I've got one, but we've done it on radio before. A strangest thing I've ever done.
Or something strange that you've done. I can think of a few for you, actually.
What?
Again, radio appropriate.
Are you thinking sexual stuff?
No, I want to avoid that.
But for me,
no, that's quite a bountiful topic. But no. The strangest thing.
Strangest things you've ever done. I'm not like people.
What about the time you were shining your laser pen out of your window?
Is that strange?
It's quite strange because I say Johnny. I mean, we were both doing it, but we were doing this for around half an hour to an hour. Just get it. Honestly, the range on this pen, it was getting people from where we were, so Clifton at the time, right to like the back of the IAC. Like it was just the range was tremendous, and you could get a person's eye they could shoot the eyelash off a gnat with it. It was so precise, and we were ages just shining the light. Yeah. But why were we doing that?
Well, I
we had work to do.
Look, there's loads of ladies in the bishops, and we
flashed them.
We just flashed them,
and then we got the pen out.
Okay, let's keep the ball rolling. Oh, wait. We'll treat that as a collective strange thing.
Yeah, I mean there are more answers to that question, but. The best avoided. Okay, so should we do another one then?
Yeah.
Okay, so we go pink.
Yeah.
Okay, so P-I-N-K. Okay, 6. No, let's go 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so number 5.
We're only going to do 4 of these questions.
That's fine, mate.
So it's random and we're not just going for them.
This is a good one. If you could try out any job for a day, what would you like to try? Okay, for me, dream job has to be wrestler. I mean, honestly, think about this. Like, you are performing in front of thousands of people. It's got such a large audience. What an exciting job. It's physical, you know, it's a range of things. It's physical, you're using there's like acting to it, it's like stunts, it's, of course there's like drama to it, so there's like acting roles. Not that I'm suggesting they're any good at acting, but what an exciting role. I mean, you get to tour, I mean, you get fans, and the pay's good, and you're in your pants. Oh, I forget that one. But I mean, I don't know, for me, I don't know, I think it'd be a good laugh. I'd definitely give it a go. That or astronaut.
I would give Gigolo a go.
Right.
Okay.
So seconds ago, you were saying I'm going to avoid sexual-based things. You've turned the pen flashing into an innuendo, and now you're saying gigolo. So well done.
Okay, we'll avoid sexual jobs then. Okay, because everyone wants to be like porn star, don't they? And some of us already are. Depending on what websites you go on. You know, the Grim section, that one. What would I be? I would like to be president.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I'm only the president of comedy, as we all know. But I mean, like, because you're sort of just a pencil pusher, I feel, with that job. I was elected to lead, not to read. Like, yeah, like that.
Okay, but that's something you said you wanted to do.
Yeah.
But your justification of that was a criticism.
No.
You said, I want to be president so I can push pencils.
Yeah, but can you imagine just being... Have you seen Barack Obama? He's like the boss.
Right, so why didn't you say that rather than... why didn't you list the credentials and the perks rather than... I aspire to push pencils. You listed the worst possible trait of that role as your way of saying why you wanted it.
Because you want to be... You want to say the negatives before the positives. Positives are you're just a badass. Can you imagine just having a... Can you imagine if Barack Obama had Tinder? Back to Tinder again. Wouldn't he just pull him in?
He wouldn't... Honestly, people would forget which way was left because they would just go right. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
I just hope to be the guy after him, just like lapping up, catching the gravity of his white right.
Accidental, like, you know, when you do two accidentally. Oh, damn it.
Let's keep
interesting though. That was president's an interesting answer. Okay, I'm gonna go yellow. So YELLEW, 1. And I'm gonna go for number 2 this time on the little thing. What is your for God's sake? What's your favourite type of porn? Honestly, are you okay? I'm not going to answer this one because it's ridiculous. But what I'm going to do is, in fact, tell a porn-related story based on Johnny.
Oh God!
Now this is really funny. So Johnny was having a tough time with the ladies not so long ago, and I love Johnny. Like, I cherish him as one of my best friends. So I sort of took this seriously at the time, as sort of like a cry for help. But I look back on it a few weeks later, and oh my God, I laughed my head off. So he said to me, "Look, Dan, I'm having a bit of a tough time at the moment. Like, it's going really bad. Look, to be honest with you, like, I can't get any girls to, you know, sort of go. I'm not going to go into details." And he said to me, "I'm going to lower my standards." So what I tried to do the other day was I watched some BBW on the porn to try and lower my standards. And I don't know what to say to that, because I just imagine Johnny watching it, doing the deed with tears in his eyes, like, "I do like this, I do like this." Sorry, mate, but that's pitiful. And you deserve that for including a question such as, what is your favourite type of porn? Right, let's do another one. Can we do one more?
Yeah.
I want to wash that taste out of my mouth. Okay, so we'll go...
This will be the last one.
Okay, so grey. So Grey. Let's go 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll go for numero 4. We haven't had that already. Oh, wow, this is a good one. How many days could you last in solitary confinement, and how would you do it? Okay, so I'm quite a people person. I mean, my job at the moment is interacting with people and selling and communicating and negotiating and things, and that's something I quite enjoy. And even when I get home from doing that, I communicate some more. So to be in solitude, I think I'd honestly, for a long period of time, it would be ridiculous. I mean, I do enjoy some time to myself, but I mean, I don't know. Can we? You set up a scenario for me, and I'll tell you how I would deal with it, or try to deal with it.
So, like, okay, so you're in a prison. Okay, have you seen the film, is it Casino Royale, or is it the one after Casino Royale, where
Well, you've not even seen it, apparently.
I can't remember which one it happens in, but he's being whipped by that guy.
That's not solitary confinement, is it?
But I mean, like, like
Because there's a person whipping you.
No, wait, whoa. But that kind of sort of style of room, like, so it's like not quite like stretchers and like your arms restraint. You've got the freedom of your arms, and you've got. All your
So you just can I interrupt? So just in a prison cell, basically.
Basically, yeah.
On your own.
But yeah, you can hear.
So have I been arrested for a crime, or am I just trapped in the room? Like, why am I in there?
You have been arrested because of a crime against over Tinder use.
Okay. So a realistic scenario. Okay, so
scenario.
so I'm in prison for a crime and I'm on my own. It would be horrible. Like, I don't know how I would deal with it. Like, in an environment like that, something like prison, where I'm doing something that's so different to what I do now. There's so many restraints. Like, I would require like interaction. That would be the only thing I think that would really get me by. So in a situation like that, I don't know what I'd do. Like, I can't even give it a thought, to be honest with you. But I'd be pretty unhappy. But interesting question. How would I deal with solitude? It reminded me of a scenario, actually, of the second Kill Bill film, which I'm just going to bring up now because this is maybe put a more positive spin on things. Where she is like buried alive. That's right. That's a positive spin on things. And that, for me, has got to be the worst thing. Like, trapped. Yeah. But she breaks out. She does that 1-inch punch thing that a bloke teaches her, and she gets out. I don't know how she would also then get out of the all the dirt that was on top of her. But I mean, obviously, I've just spinning this story based on solitary confinement. But I mean,
spoiler.
Yeah. But honestly, what an awful thing. Just being on your own, not pleasant.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've days where I'm good on my own, and days when I'm a bit like, I need a bit of people.
I can be on my own. Like, I do enjoy time on my own, like before I go to bed and things, just sort of like relaxing, and like I can, read or just do whatever I'm doing. But like, it's not for a long time. Yeah. I'd really struggle. Couldn't live on my own. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, no, I know. No, you're talking about. I don't know what I'd do. I reckon it will become like that. Castaway, that's the film I was thinking of earlier.
Yeah.
Like, just talking to there won't be a football, but just talking to a wall.
Yeah.
Like.
I don't know. Honestly, I can't really imagine it. I mean, it'd be interesting to see how someone would deal with it over a long period of time. Maybe they would like create a little alias, like Milky Joe in a Mighty Boosh.
So it's goodbye for me.
And goodbye from me. Thanks for having me, John.
Yeah, it's great to have you on eventually.